So AI video was kind of on the back burner to me, and I basically said the criteria for me to get into AI video would be generate longer than 4 seconds. I wanted real motion. I didn't want the slow motions. And I didn't want the video, the subject of the video, to morph into something different. That was my main stipulations. Okay, so with that said, OpenAI has just given us Sora. They haven't given us yet. It's in, I guess they said in red or some type of beta where only limited people have access to it at this point. But we get to see the output, and I'm telling you, this is exciting. Let's start with, if we just start with the woman walking down a Tokyo street. This one is pretty amazing, but this is just the beginning of it. And I thought this was really good. Look at the fingers. So she's just walking down the street. The characters never morph. That was my criteria. Number 2, this one is 59 seconds. The amount of detail in this video with all of these lights is pretty amazing for the fact that you get 59 seconds of it. That is hands down the best I've seen. Go over to the woolly mammoth. I like this. This is only 10 seconds long, and it's a short prompt. I mean, the prompt is several giant woolly mammoth approaching, treading through the snowy meadows. Their long woolly fur lightly blows in the wind as they walk. Snow-covered trees and dramatic snow-capped mountains in the distance. Okay, and they give it a mid-afternoon. Large furry mammal, beautiful photography, depth of field. So we get all of that in this scene. It's pretty amazing. Okay. This one, they have it as almost a featured film. They kind of make it a featured film. And that's the thing about this. If you look at the cuts, because what I was wondering, the consistency of the character. When they're cutting back and forth, is that character consistent? And it is. So that's what makes this pretty impressive. The fact that you're cutting back and forth from this character.
Bring it down.
We got a slightly different, I think the beard may be slightly different there. So unless it's 2 characters, but it looks like it's just 1 character. So I think the beard may be the one thing that's slightly inconsistent here. Okay. It does very well on these panoramic views of scenes. There's another one later that does well on it. This I was looking for to see 3D animation. Really good. The fire, I mean, really good. This is impressive. Now, to me, this is one of the most impressive ones. And really, this one came down to, it was because of the detail.
Well,
if we look at this, I mean, we have this market and we have all of this detail going on, and the consistency as the camera pans around to the main character and then pans out back into the scene. I mean, just look at that. That's pretty damn good. Okay.
Yeah.
Love furry creatures. So, I mean, as you can see it, I mean, we get some really good details. I mean, the fact that it's able to do this and maintain the consistency across the board, I mean, you would not think that this scene would remain. I mean, we're getting consistency with all of the different video here. I mean, I keep saying it, that is amazing, but it really is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I like about this is that, again, the pace, the motion, the details, the consistency across the board is really good. One of my favorite ones, this is riding on the train through a Tokyo suburb. What I like about this one is that you get the detail outside, but you get the reflection from inside the train. And for it to be able to pick up that level of detail, I really like seeing that. Okay. Okay, got some puppies here. But overall, I think what OpenAI is going to release this year is amazing, because I thought we were a year away from getting this level of quality based on the pace of what I saw with Runway and what I saw with Pika Labs. I thought this was much further away. So it's telling me that, and this is why I wanted to see animation, how it did animation.
Let's just say that.
But one thing it's telling me is this, that the research going on at OpenAI is that we keep thinking everyone else is catching up to OpenAI. And I'm kind of wondering if that's really true. You know, it's like if you go on YouTube, there's always this idea that, is this the end of OpenAI? You see the YouTube videos where it's always titled like that. Is this the ChatGPT killer or something like that? So I don't think so. It looks like Midjourney and OpenAI are really winning this. And I still think Adobe is going to win because I use Adobe, and I may do some videos on that, on how well my workflow is based on the AI inside of the Adobe tools. So I may look at that at some point. But here's another one that I like. And the cherry blossoms in Tokyo, walking down the street with the market.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to say, and this one is impressive as well, because again, the speed. So imagine fairly soon that you're going to have people generating full trailers. I mean, if you can get a minute video and almost tell a story within that minute and it gets the video, that means a 5-minute short is not too far away if you can get the consistency across the different videos. So that's going to be the interesting part. If I put a character in the video, can I get that character into the next video? And so the Holy Grail is around the corner, where we get consistent characters in Midjourney, which is going to allow us to tell some really great stories with great images. But if OpenAI Sora is able to take an image to video, that then will really set the stage for some amazing things. It's really going to set the stage for some amazing things. Okay, so I didn't want to go too long with this. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I just want you guys to see what this is and what I'm excited about. But really great news coming out of OpenAI. This is exciting. And so talk to you later.
Peace.